A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Red Raiders will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Knights offense takes the field for the first time today. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
And last week, he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside.
Intercepted, and the first drive in for the pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, and I think you come out, Palmer, and you say, I want to be aggressive early and maybe take a shot, but that's not the shot they were talking about.
No, and give the defense credit because they watched film too, and they knew this offense might.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
And they'll knock him down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll run the screen. Shakes off the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Punts it out of the air. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that.
He's got it inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what you saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Morton. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, you should... Red zone now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Eakin. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Eakin.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that tight end looking like a svelte wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for a loss. That was impressive.
Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Morton. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now because of the pass completion. It's 1st and goal.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown, but I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake. Throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Forced out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Hughes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Nixon. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, jet sweep pass. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Got a little space. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Virgil. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Red Raiders have a lot of options on 2nd and inch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 20. He's at the touchdown, UCF. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Stone. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Morton. A little release to the back. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Eakin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The Knights will boot away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Morton. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in at the 25. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Burke. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wade. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Jackson gonna throw it. Blasted as he lets it go.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for room. It's Joyner. Breaks the tackle. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He breaks a tackle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Handoff from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Burke. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Wade. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Pulls it in. It's Wade. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone.
Makes the grab past the marker. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art and talent on the throw.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rushes on him. Complete to the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one?
Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
This time he's got his man. It's a seam wide open. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups.
Touchdown, Knights! And the route is on. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 21 to Notre Dame. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass, it's Morton. Flips it out to the back. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Joyner. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give on the counter. Creates a little space. Turning on the Jets. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. He now has 63 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Eakin. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Virgil. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Red Raiders are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, UCF! And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Nixon. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. The pull and throw off the RPO. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's Morton. That's reeled in. It's Virgil. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He rifles one deep down the middle. Makes a grab right down the middle. They're able to make the stop, and this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frill.